We got a calendar invite from our principal, Mrs. S, earlier this week, saying that some important people were coming on Friday to celebrate learner success. So we all brought our kids into the gym. We're getting all fired up, thinking. They're looking at our AIM scores, they're looking at our test scores, they're seeing how much we've been improving, and that is not what it was about. We then were surprised with the Milken Educator crew that selected an educator that has made an impact on learners and their school, and that recipient was me. Well, first, as the littles were up there with the number amounts, I was just like feeling gratitude. All of those learners were mine, which I didn't make the connection, but I was just like, oh, that one was mine, and I'm just so proud of them. They're in front of people, they're speaking, like that's kind of where my mind was right away. And then when my name was announced, just overcome with emotion. And I'm so fortunate that my own child is in my class, and he happened to be sitting next to me. So turned and hugged, crying, and then just consumed from every angle with hugs from kids that I currently have, kids that I've had many years ago. So just so much love I felt. So I believe a couple years ago, Erica Qualley from Bismarck-Mandan area received it, and her and I went to the same high school. So we're friends on social media. I saw that she had received it, so I was aware of it. I've heard of it, yes. I grew up on a farm north of Tappan, North Dakota, very small town. I attended school at Steele Dawson, which is now called Kidder County. That is where I graduated high school from. After high school, I then went on to earn my bachelor degree from Valley City State University. I then got my first job here at Northern Cass. I started as an intervention educator for levels K through 5. I did that for a year, and then I had the opportunity to move into the second grade position. I did that for many years. I left for a couple years to become an instructional coach and just realized that my heart really belonged in the classroom with the kids. I had the opportunity to go back to my same team, my same grade level, and so I've been there for the last few years. So this is my 15th year at Northern Cass, and during that time I also worked on earning my master's degree from North Dakota State University. Northern Cass School District is a district of about 700 learners pre-K through 12. We are located in the middle of cornfields. We are not in a town. All of our little towns come to us. All of our kids are bused, those that don't drive. Our class sizes, we have about 3 sections of every grade in the elementary, and in those sections average about 17 to 18 kids per section. So this year I have 18 learners in my class, and I teach all subject areas, so we do not, they don't move rooms or anything, they're all with me all day, but we do have a model of where we do whole group direct instruction, so everybody is exposed to all the same content. And then after that, we break into what is called like a must-do, may-do time or a win time. And that's where I'm really able to differentiate and meet the needs of all my kids. I can backfill or support kids who maybe aren't quite proficient on standards. I can enrich and challenge kids who are proficient and need something at a deeper level, or maybe are ready for the next grade level standards. So our structure is kind of a mix of there's still that traditional whole group instruction to ensure we're all getting what we need, we're all meeting the state standards, but then I'm just really allowed to meet their needs in small group coaching, conferencing, things like that. Here is what inspired me. So when I was a senior, my original plan was to go to school to be an optometrist. And I had the opportunity to be a student to work in a 3rd grade classroom with Mrs. Olson. Shout out to Mrs. Olson. And after day 1 in Mrs. Olson's classroom, I went to my high school counselor and I said, I need to be a teacher. And he replied, I knew it, but I wanted you to figure it out, right? So immediately we started the process of applying to Valley City State, and then getting my position here right out of college. And honestly, Mrs. S, my principal, asks, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years, or what's your next step? And I'm always just, I am where I am meant to be. I was born to be a teacher. I was born to be in the classroom. This is my heart, my soul, my passion, my calling is to be with these littles, to be with these kids. I cannot think of any other profession, job, nothing else I would rather do than get to come to work every day at Northern Cass and be with these littles that I love so much, my colleagues that I love so much, my administrators that are so supportive. This is just where I'm meant to be. I mean, it's just another piece that makes coming to work a joy, right? When you are surrounded by people that you love and they love you and care about you equally, it just, even on bad days, you have your people to be there, and so no bad days. Someone's always there, so very special, very special. My name is Jessica Stoen. I am a second grade educator at Northern Cass Elementary, located near Hunter, North Dakota, and I am a Milken Educator.